All right, and I am live. Trying out this new microphone that I just got. I really hope that I'm coming across well because I've got the sensitivity on this thing cranked to the max. I backstepped. Carl? Guys, listen, seriously, if you can hear me, please tell me. Okay, good, because I was scared when I used this thing from a little test on GarageBand. I had to crank the sensitivity up to maximum, so I'm just making sure that I'm not blowing your guys' ears out. But I actually bought a full new condenser mic with boom and everything, so no more videos shot using the microphone off of a gaming headset. Hi, Travis. Believe it or not, we're actually going to come back to the Sturgeon class sub because I actually got in touch with the company I bought the kit from. They shipped me the part that was missing, and here it is, just this little itty bitty cone right here. That's what was missing. So we're at least going to get the hull and the conning tower glued together, rubber banded together, and everything. And then I've got a fun little thing to show you guys. So we're gonna have a very lighthearted build tonight. Oh, and for those who are curious, Double Zeta is finished. It is finished. I'm actually going to be shooting the video tomorrow for that beast. And yes, I am using nippers on a bag of rubber bands because I don't have any Skizors around me anywhere. All right, so since I got the new mic, how's the music level, guys? Is it too loud or what? I want to make sure everything is perfectly balanced before we really dive into this. Very good to hear, Toa. So, officially, welcome everybody to the stream. Like I said, we're going for lighthearted and just relaxing. It's middle of the week. We don't need to be listening to a camel going, "What day is it? It's hump day." We don't need anything like that. We're just going to put a couple pieces of a sub together, and then we're going to get really lighthearted with things. Oh, and also, huge update, guys. There might be something really big changing in my life in the next couple of weeks. I'm actually heading to Orlando, heading down there on the 19th of October, because I landed my very first physical job interview for what I went to school for, making instructional videos and whatnot. I have my very first interview for that in person on the 20th. So things are definitely going to be shifting around here if that interview leads to an offer. Now, if the music gets to the point where you guys have had enough of it, please tell me. It's really just one song that I've got looped because I liked how calming and soothing it was. But anyways, as the doctor says, allons-y! Now that... Oh, sheesh! Bad idea central. Population bad idea. Putting your glue in front of your fan that you're trying to keep your head cool with. Not smart, kiddo. Hey, Second, how you doing, my friend? I'm also going to have to do something that I've never done before with a kit for this particular submarine, and that is I'm going to have to use putty for the first time in my life because of some seriously nasty gaps we've got up near the front of, well, near the bow of the sub. No worries, Backstep. Thank you for the trade. Wasn't kidding when I said I've been wanting a Hazel for a good while. Am I thinking about doing another class later, Travis? I really don't know. This is only the second submarine. Well, actually, this might be the third submarine. No, it is the second submarine model I've built in my life. First one was a Typhoon. And the reason I got that was because I am a huge Hunt for Red October fan. Not a single peg, Second. Not a single one. It is a completely smooth surface. Yeah, old school, guys. Old school. Okay, so we shall let that dry. But you can see kind of in between the rubber band. Let me get to my tab, make sure that I'm looking at this right. Look at the nasty, nasty gaps that I'm going to have to come in here and try to fill with some putty and then sand that down. Well, small price to pay because I still can't believe this kit exists. But anyway, since they were kind enough to actually get me the piece that I was missing, shout out to Atlantis Toy and Hobby. And I think they're actually in New York. They sent me this along with the little piece that they sent me. Cool little flyer. Yeah, they're in Deer Park, New York. So if any of you guys are near there, why don't you pop in and say hi to them? They don't even know that I was going to give them a shout out. Hey, Miguel. When was this made? Second? Let's see. I honestly don't know when this kit was made. It is actually a Russian kit. I think it came right out of the Ukraine. So what do you mean, what is the name of the kit? Like, what's the class of submarine, or what? And for those who weren't here for the last stream where I unveiled this kit, the reason I'm building it is because A, it exists, B, my father actually was a torpedoman on one of these particular boats, and I've actually got the stickers here where I can make his exact boat. His birthday happens to be Halloween, so I figured doing this for him would be a very unique birthday present. Hang on a second, guys. There's one person I wanted to be in this stream, and it does not look like he's here yet, so I'm going to send him just a really quick message. Actually, I've already got the colors. Here they are. And Carl, no, it's not hard to track down. It's readily available on eBay and Amazon. I had actually ordered it from eBay first, but then I found it on Amazon for Prime, and I'm like, return eBay and go for Amazon Prime. What's going to be interesting to noodle around with is this photo etched propeller that I'm actually going to have to angle after I get it on the back of the ship. That's going to be fun. And I might need to get just a very, very tiny, and I do mean very tiny, needle punch. I think I see the beginning of peg holes here in the sail. No, Toa, it's from Micromirror. I'll be doing a little bit of this, working a little bit on this as the days go on. As long as I've got a couple days beforehand to fully paint the thing, I'm pretty sure that this is going to be something my dad did not expect. Hey, Steve. Wanted to make sure that you made the stream, sir. All right, guys. So while the main sail and the main hull itself are drying, I might even have to add a little extra cement here to the bow, but good grief, that's going to be to deal with. In the spirit of Halloween, and just to make sure that everybody's having some fun and keeping things light, we are going to build a Lego vampire complete with bat. my gosh, there's even one for Thanksgiving. I'm gonna have to lay my hands on that. All right. But yes, for Halloween, here is, of course, the instructions. We've only got 3 bags, but there is over 150 pieces on this thing. So, also, look at this guy for Thanksgiving. That's just too cute. Yes, I myself used the word cute, a word I usually bash people to pieces for using. But with something like this, you can't help it. So what's new with everybody else? Talk to me, guys. I saw what happened to that back step when you, Well, I'm glad he's enjoying it, Steve. Okay, certain little pieces. Where the bloody heck are you? Which Hazel, Carl? Is it the MG or did you get one of the high grades? I'm a bit jealous of you, Carl, to be honest, but right now my financials are nowhere near where I could be able to even attempt to get that kit. Maybe if this job interview goes well, we shall see. Okay, now the oh my gosh, now why is my arm sticking? We have little Lego fangs, guys. I don't believe this. Derpy eyes, I love it, I love it. Lager. Where is that? Where's that sticker? Staring right in front. Staring me right in the face. Oh boy. Travis, he was all he'll tell me is he was a torpedo man. I try to get him to tell me stories of when he was on that boat. The only answer I get is to read Blind Man's Bluff. And we have one Lego bat, complete with derpy eyes, thanks to yours truly. Flappity, 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 flappy, flappy, flappy. On to the vampire himself. E5. E5 was his rank. Well, he tells me he bounced between E5 and E3. I think I'm really going to look forward to making the Double Zetas video tomorrow, because that's exactly why I got this new mic. That and to try to make my videos more professional. Good evening to you, Miss Camp. Welcome to the stream. So, I know I asked when things were first got started. Can you guys tell any difference, like in the sound quality from the last stream I did versus this one? Listening to this song makes me want to learn how to play the piano just to play this. Hey, Jetfire. It's that little fall right there. That I just wish I knew how to play that. Well, thank you guys for your honest answers. I do appreciate that. It's the whole bit about having to learn it, though, Toa. I am very, very dominant with my right hand, so getting my left hand to do something other than just hold or use WASD hacks, that's a bit difficult. Yes, Carl, I know. My dad's always saying stuff like that. He's like, it's actually quite a common saying. You will never know. Like when you want to know if you got a discount somewhere, you'll never know if you don't ask. So, while I've also got you guys here, what did you guys think of the Schwarzritter review? I know that I didn't. There were a couple things I missed. It was a first run for that type of review style. But at the same time, I just want to know if the style itself was well received. And of course, also, I'm going to recommend the kit, even though I didn't say that. But the issues on mine were enough to turn me off my personal kit. But it was still a decent build. Eight out of 10 second. Oh, thank you very much, sir. You're too generous. I don't know what's going on tonight, guys, but I just feel like I can actually just chillax right now. I don't know why. Again, Steve, thank you for your honesty. No, second, things have been a bit stressful, and when I do something like this, it just kind of feels like I can unplug a little bit. Just chillax. Oh my gosh. Oh, the adorableness of this thing and being able to Lego a tuxedo is just... Oh my gosh. I know the true test for my new style is going to be the double Zeta, which I will definitely shoot tomorrow. You're right there, Steve. Good jazz can definitely do some wonders. I would be playing more if I wasn't scared of copyright strikes and whatnot. Because I'm actually a really huge jazz fan. Ow, I actually... Second, I've seen a couple people playing Cuphead. I have not listened to the soundtrack itself. That's cool to know, Steve. I trained in, I did jazz improv when I was in high school. Did some big band swing on clarinet, tenor, and baritone saxophones. I'll usually only let my steering wheel hear me sing, though, because I try to mimic Bing Crosby, Frank Sinatra, and Michael Bublé when I go. I'm not gonna risk it second. I don't know if I can actually get hit either, but I'm not. I'm not gonna risk the biscuit. What was that? I completely forgot to say hi to you, Sorvin. So our vampire has metallic ears. Oh, I am so mean. Who spiked my liquid plastic with garlic? Why is there a bat on my head that won't even stay on? That felt really good. I guess when Thanksgiving rolls around, depending on where I am, I'll pick this guy up and we'll have ourselves a little turkey leg Lego build. Oh. Oh, man, my neck. Guys, it really means a lot to me when you guys come out to these streams. I don't get very many people who stick around through all of them. I don't know if it's because of my timing or whatnot. But those who do stick around, I really appreciate you guys coming out because it lets me know that I'm not doing this just to hear myself talk. As I look at all of these kits that I have here and then the ideas in my head for other projects, I don't even know if I'll be able to get done. So you guys got any questions for me before I pull the plug on this for tonight? No real thoughts on Super Minute Blood Jetfire. I'm just... They come out, I'm like, okay, that's interesting. Not something I'm really going to delve into. No, Carl, I am not getting the PGXia. I am majorly meh on the PGXia, and I am done with PGs after that Banshee disaster. Favorite tool? I really don't have one. I just use what I need to. I will think about it, Jetfire. Like I was saying earlier, my financials are so strapped right now. I'm just glad I've got about a 20 kit backlog. But I really would like to see more people on my Patreon because the more that get on there, once I get at least 3 patrons, I'll start doing polls for what needs to be built. Because, I mean, just for example, 2 kits out of the backlog that I would give up to being chosen by the patrons. Barzan and Zaku 2 Type C5. So there's definitely benefits, and who knows? Might even do just a patron-only stream if I get enough people. What would you use from the Amazing Red Warrior, though, Steve? That is probably one of my least favorite designs, especially from Build Fighters, second only to the end in how hideous I think it is. Toa, what the heck kind of question is that? Favorite color skin? The torso we could get away with. It's just I despise the backpack on that thing. One of these days, I'm actually going to do a Kit Bash Super Zaku, not the Gunpla Builder Super Zaku, but I want to make my own custom Zaku out of the Origin Zakus. Because it does, Jetfire. The legs are very, very complex in the way that they are put together, in the way that they transform. Steve, you use the Blaze, I'll use the Slash. Get those very nice over-the-shoulder Gatling cannons. Don't you just hate it when things go kaput? I love saying the word kaput. You working on the MG, Travis? They parts formed at Jetfire. They didn't full transform it. Full transformation is a bit of a bear, but the Master Grade does do it. My deepest sympathies, Travis. I'm sorry, but I just hated that kit. That would have been the worst Master Grade of 2016 had I not excluded it for reusing the Zaku 2.0 internal frame. Well, let me give you one little heads up on that thing, okay? The hands do not hold the weapons whatso bloody ever. Yeah, sort of, and stuff like that makes me just completely avoid Thunderbolt altogether. Toa, find yourself a good high grade. You'll definitely need nippers and a hobby knife at least. Maybe a couple of Gundam markers just to do some, doggone it, just to do some light painting and panel lining. Oh, man. What time is it? I only streamed for half an hour and I'm already dead tired. Oh, boy. 45 minutes because I started early. Amazing Red Warrior's hands are the 2.5 hands, are they not, Steve? Like the same hands that came on the Hyaku 2.0? I honestly don't know, Jetfire. I'm just going to take what they give us. But one of these days I will get the Origin Zaku's together that I want. And I will build my own heavy-hitting Zaku 2. Well, Jetfire, look what they did with the RX-78-1N local type versus the Gundiver. No real thoughts on Zoid's kits, Travis. I watched a little bit of the show, but I didn't take the plunge and invest in one of those kits. Steve, there's one big problem. They only give you the ale pack. There's no way to get, unless you go third party, which I really don't have a problem with, but there's really no way other than third party to get yourself the launcher or the sword packs for the PG Strike. And the way to get the ale pack is you've got to get the Sky Grasper. They don't suck, Jetfire. It's just that they are finicky. Ooh, excuse me. I told you, Travis, those hands are going to be a pain. If I get a Strike Rouge, I'm just going to get the Master Grade Otori and then continually curse Bandai for not giving us a runner of yellow to fill those wings in on the Otori pack. I guess after the double Zeta, it's time for either a high grade or it's time to finish up the Savior and do that review. Yeah, they are, Carl. That's why I wouldn't even bother with them. Depends on the kind of miniature Toa as to whether I'm going to like it or not. And then again, of course, all of this is going to be up in the air if I actually get offered that position in Orlando, because then I'll have to give notice up here, I'll have to move down, and then I'll have to get started and get, eyeball deep in that job. Yeah, I know I would have to do masking, Carl. No worries on that bit. Actually, Toa, I'm going to recommend a starting high grade for you. From Gundam 00, the only one that I actually like, the 1.5. I'll recommend this as a starter for you. Not a lot of lining to deal with, and then you just need a metallic purple Gundam marker for the clear jewel here in the forehead, here in the chest, and then the ones on the back of the elbows. Favorite Seeker? Good grief. Just because of the way he looks, probably Ramjet. I saw them too, Steve. No worries, Toa. I just really want to see the movie because I love the first one. A lot of times when I'm building, not on stream or anything, I'll actually have the soundtrack to that movie playing in my ears while I build. Either that or Thunderstruck by AC/DC. All right, guys. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed yourselves. I'm going to go ahead and call it a night. I really do appreciate you guys coming out and chilling out with me. So, until the next one, guys, I will see you later.